Alright, today we're going to talk about how to not be afraid of your clients. So for the first thing is you got to understand your value. Remember, you got in this business because you wanted to make a difference. You didn't get into business for the money. You shift your mindset and understanding that you're the one that's in charge. You're gonna be more confident when you talk to these people. And the last thing you want as a business owner is letting your client or customer run you over. I had clients that literally thought they could just tell me what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. You're paid to do this. You gotta remember you're in charge. You gotta understand your value, and you're gonna be more confident when you make that phone call. You're not selling them on anything. You're trying to help them get to the goal that they wanted. So remember, focus on their goals and not yours. Detach yourself from the outcome. When you provide the value, when you provide enough value, shit, they're gonna come buy from you whenever they're ready. You gotta remember your value and understand it. Understand you're the prize. Alright, number 2, practice, right? You have to practice. When LeBron's hooping on the court, Curry's on the court, right? They're not just going to the game, right? They're actually practicing their shot. You gotta know your mentors, know who they are, and shit, call them whenever you have a question. Don't be afraid to ask for help, and don't be afraid to accept the handout. Alright, number 3, honestly, you gotta start small to work your way up. Start off small, work your way up a little bit, and shit, next thing you know, you're gonna be closing big deals. You gotta remember what you want to do in the long term, right? And another thing too is like work your family, work with them, get a little familiar with the game. And start working with random people. So either way, you can either A, close small deals with random people, or B, you can close normal sized deals with your family and friends. Whatever you do, just start small and then work your way up to close those $1 million clients that you don't even know, that never talked to you before. Alright, number 4, you gotta normalize rejection, right? When somebody tells you no, there's a reason why they told you no. You gotta think, why are they saying that? What can I do to get better for them to not tell me no, right? Every time somebody tells you no, you gotta think, boom, how can I get better? And after a month of people telling you no, I'm telling you, after that 1 month, you're gonna be way better, and shit, you're gonna turn into a beast. Because rejection turns you into a diamond, and diamonds are valuable and rare. So normalize rejection, be okay with rejection, and I'm telling you, every time somebody tells you no, or every time you get rejected, I'm telling you, that's a level up right there. Alright, number 5 is self-growth. To not be afraid of your clients and customers, you really gotta have that personal confidence that you're good enough to keep going. One thing is with confidence too, you gotta walk it, you gotta talk it, you gotta stand tall, make eye contact with that person, right? And shit, if you really need to, you can fake the confidence just for that little moment to keep going forward, right? Shit, another thing is too, daily affirmations really help. Write down what you want to do in the long term. So I think this is so damn important, where I made it its own little number or whatever, right? The abundance mindset. So boom, whenever I'm on the phone with a client, I'm not thinking, right, boom, they might tell me no, or the deal might get thrown off the table, whatever it is, right? And I'm not even worried about that one, right? To have the mindset where you, boom, if this deal doesn't close, I'm totally fine with it, because I can go get another deal like this, right? This one customer not gonna make or break your career. You gotta have the confidence, the mindset to remember that. So boom, number 7, use other forms of communication, right? There's a couple of clients who I've dealt with in the past who've only wanted me to call them. So boom, what I learned through going through those deals, right? If they want to call you, maybe call them here and there, but tell them, hey, look, I'm busy, I'm gonna send you this text. At the end of the day, how they perceive you is everything in this business. You don't want to be calling that customer scared as hell with a shaky voice. That's the last thing you want to do, and that's the last thing they want to hear. And number 9 is remember the big picture. Remember the long run, right? If you focus on the bigger picture, you'll be okay with rejection. That doesn't mean no forever, right? They can change their mind tomorrow. They can change their mind next week, next year, whatever it is, right? When you have a potential client that you need to call and you really don't feel like making that call, just remember the bigger picture. Remember why you're in the business. Remember why you started doing this. Was it the money you wanted to make? Was it the notoriety you wanted to achieve? What was it that made you join the business? It's either A, I cannot make that phone call and just stay the same, right, which is fine. Or B, you can make that phone call and have a chance to level up a little bit. Which one do you want? Remember, being open to long-term relationships is key, right? You don't want these short-term transactional deals. You'll never build a business that way. Be okay with the long-term relationships. Be okay with, being friends with somebody for 2 weeks straight, and then boom, y'all might not talk again for another year. Be okay with that. There's always a chance where you can come back together and rekindle that relationship. So if you stay professional and kind to these people, there's a high likelihood that they're gonna come back around, either buy that product, buy the service, or buy a house. Alright, so here it is. So this is what I've learned the past couple years of my life, to keep going forward and not be afraid of clients. By any means necessary, stay in the pocket, keep moving forward, shit, keep building that brand to the next level. That's all it is.